Alrighty, gamers, welcome back to Ultimate Summit 4. We are here with some of the best casters and players in the business. What's going on, guys? We got Light, Phil, and Charles.
Best player EE right here. Best player EE right here.
I'm better on a mic than you. You dumbass can't even put it down. But
Hey,
anyway,
you know
He's learning. He's learning.
Hey,
Okay?
no one's going to talk
Alright.
to me like that.
He's
Actually, don't talk to me at all for the rest of the session.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm getting bullied left and right here, even when we switch casters. But
He says he's getting bullied left and right, even
Reminds you
when we
of
switch
your
casters.
childhood, huh?
oh, actually, no. Actually, complete opposite. But regardless of that, we have some people. We have some people who are doing some big things right now. Smash Ultimate Bop It World Championships 2022 Spring Season Edition. Here to rock it. I'm pretty excited for this. I honestly haven't played Bop It since I was a wee little lad, so I really don't know like what's gonna happen. Like this new age Bop It. Are you familiar with Bop It, Chuck? Did they have that growing up in Hawaii?
All right, so yes. I mean, we're not in grass huts and
Oh
my
There's
God.
technology
I'm not saying
in
you're
Hawaii.
dealing tikis
Okay.
and stuff. I'm just asking a question.
All right, there we had the Gen 1 Bop It, right? The three. I believe it's Bop It, Pull It,
Twist it.
Twist It. Okay, so that's the original one, right? But we're actually going with V2 of Bop It. All right, we're on second patch of Bop It here for the Spring Championships, and yeah, we're going with the 5, I believe, added addition of Flick It and
Spin it.
Spin It. All right.
Yeah, all moves I'm very familiar with.
Okay. Yeah, you sound like. I mean, I believe you used to be regional state champ.
Yeah, I was definitely more of a pull it guy back in the day, but since then
Right.
I've expanded my repertoire.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is too. There's a bunch of different counter picks. You can pick what side you're on, right? How it's flipped up.
Okay.
Left, right side up, upside down, right? So there's a lot more depth to Bop It than you think.
So, are they playing with Gen 2 here?
Yeah, we're on second patch for sure.
I was more of a Gen 1 guy myself.
Boomer.
Yeah.
Gen 1 best one.
Oh snap.
Exactly.
Gen 2 baby.
You know the real tech when like it's time to bop it, and you know you don't want to take your hands off the other two, so you're just like.
Yeah.
Left.
The nose.
Explains my big head, but you know
Oh,
we move
man.
on.
Well, I mean that's why they had to patch, version 1. Version 1 kind of got solved, especially when you started doing the head bop its. It was just too easy. It was like you had your head and then you had the 2 hands for everything. So patch 2 well deserved in my opinion.
The
Yeah.
meta's shifting.
A lot
Yeah,
more
for
skill expression in this one.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
for
more
sure.
tech to mess with.
I
So
would agree. It's interesting how you guys know so much about Bop It in general. Half these guys have never even seen one. That we're gonna see.
I think it predates most of the players
yeah,
in this
half these
tournament.
guys
yeah.
are just like, what?
I mean,
what is
Light's
this?
pretty young, and you know Bop It, right?
Yeah, my mom loved me.
Oh, well,
She got you the good toys.
My mom knew.
you love to hear it.
Yeah, so guys, I don't know if any of these guys have ever played this game in their lives. Probably a couple of them had one when they were younger, but we'll see what kind of tech they come up with. Of course, it's going to be a lot of adjustment on the fly because even if you did have this as a kid, you didn't have one side holding on, one team holding on to each side, right? So there's no way anyone's prepared for this, right? They might have been labbing out some techs, theory crafting, but you don't have the years of experience.
Yeah, I don't
in
think
2v2 Bop
I
It.
don't think the Japanese players are going to be playing it. I don't know if they've ever played Bop It.
They got a Japanese version.
If they do, I bet it's way more complicated than this simple shit,
I mean,
which
that's
could
fair.
work to their advantage.
Yeah.
That's true. But also the game
They in Gen
announcer is
3.
in English.
It's true, huh?
The game announcer speaks in English. So
Oh, wait a minute.
It might be a little bit of a
Yo, hero
a
menu.
disadvantage.
Oh
like,
my
what's
God.
going on?
Yeah.
Like,
That's literally
That's
like,
why we need a band hero.
because like if the translator's like telling them, it's like always like a second too late. Wow.
We're about to have a
OD.
bop it dispute on Twitter because it's not fair for the Japanese players.
what if they
true.
just
It's like the
delayed it
hero
and then-
menu, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. What if they have the translator like with them as well? Like, it just translates on the spot.
Yeah,
they just
keep
have to
it,
go.
bop it, and then they just say it in Japanese, and they're just like,
That's a lot of pressure on the translator. To be
I
fair,
agree.
like that'd be crazy.
Damn, you have to be like frame perfect.
I'm a defriend that guy, like unfriend him on everything if he tells me the wrong word. Like,
I need a new translator for the rest of the event.
for the
Yeah.
rest of my life, actually.
He's probably telling them the wrong counter picks and everything between games too.
I didn't even think about that. I don't know how that's gonna work. That's actually wild.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's only like 5 things they need to learn, right?
you can
'Cause
just
there's 5
know it,
moves.
honestly.
Or, yeah.
I guess.
We'll see though
Just
if a
know
language
it,
barrier
like-
is even a
Just know
problem.
it.
It just
What would
just
be
know it.
helpful
Well,
if
the translator can explain it to them, and
Oh,
like
I
they
see
can
what
hear
you're
the
saying.
words. Yeah, you just explain, like they can know the words. Is what
Give
I
them a
meant.
little prep time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you like say like, you say like, oh, if it's Bop It, you're just like when you hear Bop It, it's this one.
Yeah.
And, okay,
Yeah.
I think they could learn it. I believe in
The
them.
way we're explaining this to ourselves sounds like we're still in first grade.
that's true.
Now this isn't solo Bop It, by the way. Like
No?
this is there's 2 players playing at the same time, and you alternate like who goes.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah, each
I'm
player holds
holding
one
one,
side,
and you're
yeah.
I'm holding one, and you're holding one.
What if like an English and a
This ain't
Japanese
training
player
mode.
together?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it still falls on the Japanese player to learn the meta and understand what they're saying, which is going to be interesting. You know, we'll see. I mean, if there's any input errors, maybe just give him a freebie. Maybe give him like 10 minutes extra prep time. Also, is it all 16 players competing in this? No, right? It's only 8 of them?
I think it's whatever was comprised of 2 of the teams from what we saw earlier.
Gotcha.
In the crew battles.
So they're squadding up for the whole time.
Yeah, I think so.
So if you were good at crews, you got rewarded with Bop It?
Yeah, right? Only first and second place
Well,
in
I
crews
think it's
gets
the
to play.
losing crews.
Oh, that'd be me.
makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's just find out. All right, we're ready to begin, Bop It. Let's see. Give me the screen. I will make my determinations from there. That's a sick cutaway, by the way,
Yeah, I
production.
love the
Absolutely sick.
shatter. Yeah,
Beautiful.
random encounter. Okay, and it's Leo versus Base
All right,
Mage.
guys, welcome to the first annual Bop It. Well, actually the 15th annual Bop It International Championship, but this time here at the Summit Studio. So got a lot of old school, long-time veterans and winners here. Actually, MK Leo was a 3-time champion in the Bop It World Championship Tour, so it's going to be pretty hard to beat him. However, we are doing a little versus action here. As you can see, both players' hands are on the Bop It, which means they will be taking turns going and doing exactly what the Bop It says. If you've never heard of Bop It, you're probably too young, so I would explain what it does. Bop It tells you a command. One of these commands, twist it, flick it, spin it, pull it, or bop it, and you have to do said command. If you do said command too late, well, then you lose. If you do the wrong command, then you lose. It's crew battle style. These guys are going to be going at it. It's going to be a great time. But since we're doing this versus thing, the grip actually matters. So let me ask you, why did you pick to have the flick it and the spin it on your side?
I don't know. You made me that way.
This way just felt right.
All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to get to our first round. Let's go ahead and get it, boys.
Both players clearly not knowing how to counterpick sides, but that's all right. We're going to get into it.
Now, Max, correct me if I'm wrong. You are a champion of one of the Bop It World Championships, right?
Yeah, it was number 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Charles in grand finals, but again, it was just my pull-it technique that set me over the edge.
Yeah, I'm more familiar with the pull-out technique, but that's a different story. As we took a look at these competitors here, and it looks like the first one's going to go
Who's
to
next?
Base Mage.
This is the crew here on this side?
Dang, 3-time world champion just got bopped.
He's a little rusty. I think he moved on to Smash 4 and then, just fucked all of us up in that game instead. A lot more money in that.
He got really rusty over the quarantine. He didn't have a lot of time to practice his Bop It. You know?
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
His flick's a little weak, if you will.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. All right.
Oh.
Perhaps another language barrier.
Oh my God, Base Mage is sweeping.
Well, he's fought a Mexican player and a French player so far. You know what I'm
and
saying?
now he's about to take out Wakanda.
Luna punched the pullet. He's tried to punch it in, and he's like, ugh.
The cat's gonna break this.
Wait,
what?
You can't point at it. You have to twist
I
it.
was like, oh, this is on his side.
Does he
Maybe
think
I
he's a
should-
psychic Pokemon? Bro, your main
No, you
piece.
gotta twist it, man.
The hell you
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's redo it.
Got it.
They don't have these in
redo?
Wakanda, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Bop it. Smack that thing. Flick, flick, flick.
Yeah, right there he tried to guess. You can't be guessing
And
out here.
Wakanda takes it.
It's interesting. The extra second that you would take to assess where you want to hit would actually save you from the mistake.
Yeah.
It's not as fast as you think. You
It's
have
not
time.
as fast until you do it for a long time.
Right.
Well, we know Wakanda, very advanced technology in that nation, right? They were playing Bop It with like 12 inputs, so this is easy for the cat.
Yeah, I believe they're on version 16, I think.
Right,
something
yeah.
like that.
They're way past
Sounds
us.
about right.
Yeah, mind you, chat, this is version 2 of Bop It. This is
The cat
This
has
is
already
OG.
made,
Yeah, this is OG Bop It right here.
the cat's already made 2 seasonal upsets as well. He might be the new face of Bop It.
I'm
I mean, the
thinking
cat got
now.
Bop It twice in a row. It's... Oh, man. 3?
Flick, flick, flick. Top. Yep. Smack it.
Why he hit it like that?
Dang, he hit the other side. Oh, spin!
Oh, spin
the red.
Spin is red. Spin is red. Yep. Twist it and spin it, man.
Oh, no.
We haven't seen spin it in quite some time, so I very justified mistake.
Hard
Much
bait.
like
Very true,
Smash
very
getting
true.
taken out by Mexico, and now it's a Mexican grand final.
Wow, yeah. Foreshadowing
seen-
What
perhaps
else
for
is
Summit.
new? Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
We've never seen this one before.
All right.
Oh, too slow.
He's trying to push it in.
And Chag, if you guys are wondering why Chag is so shredded, it's because before the game died, he was actually making strides in the Bop It community, started climbing the PGR, and you know, unfortunately, we never got to see him in tournament until here at Ultimate Summit 4 on the biggest stage possible.
This is where heroes are created and dreams are shattered. Base Mage with the strong start, Chag with the strong finish.
Very sad
so
to see,
funny.
honestly. I think when Meister goes home, he's going to have to work on his pull out more because the pull was just not there.
Everyone
Yeah,
messed
we
up
don't
on
want
pull it.
to. We don't want to have a Meister Jr. running around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Everyone tried to push instead of pull on pull it. Like they like went up to the and they tried to like push it in or punch it. It's like nah, you got to pull it. And I think pull it mixed the most people up. I feel.
He said
It
Meister
might have.
Jr.
Hey man, the world doesn't need any more Game & Watch players. That's
From
all I'm
Bop It to
saying.
Tap
Oh my
It. I
goodness.
got it. All right, so great round one there. Let's see.
Many life lessons here.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Who knew that Bop It would be so enlightening? Now we have winners.
Oh, best of
Oh,
three.
it's a
Okay.
best of 3. Okay, I thought we were going to winners round 2.
They're
Meister's
pretty
starting
bad, so
off
I think
this
we could do best of two for sure.
He's starting off this time. He's trying to redeem himself. He's proving that his pull-out game is like no other.
Yeah, I hope he has a plan B for this tournament.
For Jesus. All right, wait, what is it? Bop what? Bop Bop Solo.
Solo.
I don't know what that means.
Box bop.
Okay, Box Bop.
What's that?
I don't know. Let's find out. Twist.
So intense right
This
now.
is
Anyone
intense.
can take it.
Oh. Oh, we got 2. Oh wow.
Hold up.
The spin it. Oh, they're calibrated. Oh, he bopped instead of flicked. He bopped instead of
Yeah,
flicked.
he
gonna lie.
tapped it first before realizing, so he was a little bit slow there.
No,
not gonna
this
lie,
is
Yeah,
a
the
lot
fat
here.
finger.
When Meister hit pull it, I knew he won. That was his barrier, bro.
Yeah.
He passed his barrier. He was like, the rest is easy.
He adapted.
Yeah,
all it takes.
For
He
sure.
hit the first spin it.
Yeah, learned the matchup too.
Then he just immediately loses.
Bro, he definitely just got Conqueror's hockeyed. He definitely just got Conqueror's hockeyed, bro. He saw Spargo and he's like, I can't do it.
Yeah, he just-
I can't do it, man.
He passed out.
Immediately just drops like can't do the first command.
Oh. Wait, what?
Wow.
Whoa, he avoided twisting it.
He just touched it. He didn't actually
Yeah.
do the action. Smart.
Pretty clean.
Nice.
Okay, you can't take it out of his hands.
I mean, you could. That's a
He can't
strat.
brute force.
That's actually a strat that they used
Oh,
in the
man.
first Bop It Championship to win the tournament.
To be honest,
It's just pull it away
I think
from
that's
him.
what got it into the Olympics that one year.
Oh, is this grand finals?
Spargo's starting to sweep like he did in crew battles.
Yeah, yo, oh my god.
Like, actually.
Destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, these are the
Oh,
two
we're
best
getting-
for the
yeah,
reason.
They're getting clean.
Wow.
Oh,
he bopped it too early.
Spargo had it. Spargo had it last hit, but unfortunately, just like always, Leo takes it home.
I was so sure
Clutch
that spin came through, but
Right.
But I mean, so the commands you have to start inputting them faster as time goes on, so it does get harder.
He just
It was spinning and he twisted it.
The spin
Those
twist
two,
mix.
I
They're
feel
very
like-
similar. They're
yeah.
very similar.
If you didn't play Bop It as a kid, that might actually get you.
I believe Gluto for this one. He didn't have a good start, but he's gonna finish.
I mean, Gluto, another clutch god of the game, right? I've seen this guy come back from insane odds.
Oh wow.
But wow, didn't even have to grab it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Technique
he said-
from Chag.
The spin always catches everyone off guard. This is nuts.
I give a lot of credit to the players that hit the spin it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you have to. The way you have to reach to touch it is
Yeah.
rough. Yeah.
For flick it or spin it?
Spin it.
Spin it's the red one. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
The one
bottom
right,
right,
you know,
bottom right.
it's if you gotta be careful.
Especially if you're on twisted side too, right? Like,
Wait, is that T? Oh, look at that. There
All right,
is
we
no
were
language
doubting Team
barrier.
Japan. Yeah. All right, T with the pop off.
I think it's so funny when someone like wins and it's like, oh man, they're amazing, and they just immediately lose on the first command on the next one. That happened like 3 times.
I'm really not trying to get JV'd, bro. Like,
That's tough.
Okay, so it looks like Team Spargo is going to advance into the finals. Yeah, we're going to have the other 2 teams, which are Team Proto and Team Tweek, right? Or is that just it?
Wait, yeah.
I think all 4 teams are playing, right? Maybe. All
Okay,
four
okay,
teams
all
are
four
playing.
teams
yeah.
do play. Oh, so you do have to play light.
It's my time.
Nice.
Watch me like get JV'd.
I mean,
No
you
chance.
you got to see what the meta is.
True.
What side do you pref? I mean, just from
You have
watching.
to go
guys.
spin.
I want the side with spin it because
Yeah.
it's closer.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Just-
I wonder if I get prep time.
this is your prep time.
I mean,
Yeah,
you just
you
No,
had
like,
it right
I need
here,
to
man.
touch it, bro. I'm a visual learner, but I need to touch these things, bro. I need to know how to pull it.
A tactile
Well,
learner.
put that headset down and go start touching things.
Okay, well, don't say that to me ever again. But I don't know if I'm next or not.
I would
Or
guess
is
that
it
you
like
are.
one
It's-
side of the bracket, other side of
Yeah,
the bracket?
yeah.
Oh, okay, so
It's
I'm
kinda
definitely
what I'm
next.
thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck to Light.
Hopefully, I could see you guys on the couch later. You guys take it easy.
Yep,
Don't
yep,
come back
does
if you
Does
don't
that mean
win.
you're trying to throw?
Don't come back if you don't win.
How many times in your life has someone told you that?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I just like fucking with you, bro.
It's freaking Jim. All right. I believe in Light. I think his ability to sit on here with the world-class casters of the game will enable him to take that advice and just infiltrate, or maybe he'll just get fucked up. I don't know. But, you know.
All right. We're back. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
the
Some replays.
Yeah, I need to see every spin it. Every single spin it.
Yeah, that's
The
definitely
spin it's hardest.
the hardest one, especially if you're on the other side.
What if it's only hard because it's on the bottom side?
Hey, yo.
What if it was flipped and spin it was on top and twisted was on the bottom? That would kind of make twisted a little awkward, right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think the far side bottom one is going to be no matter what the
Far side
hardest
bottom,
input
yeah,
to
yeah.
press. Yeah.
Oh, see right there, Meister far side bottom. Didn't nail the pool.
Right.
Why is the room so dark?
So you know what? You can flip the bop it upside down.
Right,
If
that's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
counterpick grip or
You-
something. Yeah.
Right,
But
exactly.
actually, guys, before we get into the other side of semifinal, after these highlights, we'll be cutting to a quick break. But just watch the greatness displayed by these players. MK Leo taking it over Spargo, man.
The best part is when they win and they don't even realize it happened.
Right.
They're just like, oh, okay. And then Leo, with the biggest throw. The spin to win is at the bottom, my friend, not the top. It
Meta
happens
Knight
to the
Tornado
best
was
of
looking
us.
juicy up top.
Oh, the chokes are real, man. I mean, it's tough. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
T right here. T didn't have to do anything. He was just like, yeah, easy.
That's the best kind of win, where you
do
just
the work
walk up
for
and they
me.
just mess up the first command.
Right.
Like, you literally did nothing.
It's like when you're playing a crew battle, the guy's got one stock. He's like, all right, I got to clutch this out. I can just three
SDs.
stock him right here and win. Runs off the stage and dies.
It
Yeah.
really do be like that. You never quite know what's going to happen in the Bop It World Championships. And we're going to find out who's going to the finals, because after this break, we got the next round coming right up. Don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back to Ultimate Summit 4. We're going to continue on in the bracket here for Bop It version 2. And how you doing, Nikat?
I'm salty. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I'm doing.
I mean, it's a fun
tough,
game.
man.
What's your preferred version of Bop It?
My preferred version of Bop It, I mean, I know the game was hella popular while we were kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we
have
were
to
kids,
admit, I
maybe
never-
not these guys.
True. I never played it. So that was actually my first time playing it. I like the format we were in. I just don't like the mix-up, man. The twist it and spin it, I hate both of those. It's
Yeah,
the same
that
thing.
seems rough.
It's the same command, bro. It called me,
It's the
Leo,
same
and
command.
Bluto. Yo, we were done, bro.
Yeah, we were talking about how that has been the mix-up that's been getting everybody today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, I think the best bet is like if you have to pick a side to like be on, go for the spin it side, right? Go for the spin it side just to be on, just because like instinctively you can just know, okay, spin, just boom right there, as opposed to going up for the twist. I don't know, it's just, those little psychological advantages can kind of go a long way.
And you can see the twist it across from the other side on the top, right? So,
yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish it was longer, like a 3 out of 5, because I felt like that was going by pretty quick, especially because like most of the people in that room never played, and when you take into account the international players, right? English isn't their first language, so those commands don't register in their mind immediately. And then T, luckily, didn't have to do anything.
T
We
just stood there
flubbed.
and looked at you like, yeah,
He's like, "Yeah, man, I got it. Woohoo!"
that's that intimidation factor.
Yeah, hell yeah.
he went off the SD, but we take those,
Hey,
man.
we take those,
Yeah,
man.
you got to.
All right, so Team Proto and Team Tweek are going to be going at it next. This is going to be very interesting. Again, definitely a Japanese player on Team Proto, as the name suggests. And then Team Tweek, he had Light, Goblin, and Lavish, right, for the crew battles.
Right.
That's a silly bunch of guys. I don't know if Bop It will be their strong suit, but
I'm calling it now. I think Light is going to be godlike at this.
You think Light's gonna be godlike?
Reaction.
This motherfucker has Super Saiyan reaction time.
true.
Okay,
I think
okay.
he got this, man.
he did have a lot of time sitting here on the couch commentating with us to kind of learn the meta
He was
and see
definitely
what was
studying.
going on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
studying.
Yeah.
I got money on Light. If I was to side bet this, immediately I'm picking Light.
either he's going to sweep the competition or he's going to fuck it up immediately.
You
There's
think
no
so?
in between.
You think it's going to be just an extremity of
Yeah.
one or the other?
Yeah.
I bet.
So Tweek's team's nickname is actually Team Fundamentals.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they're
Team
Team
Fundies?
Fundies. Yeah, they're Team Fundies. And we'll see if fundamentals prevail here, and we're going to check it out right now. Players are ready to start
I think
for the Bop It tournament.
Host TK should be in there.
Yep. Let's get it.
One more time, and we got more of these people up in here ready to go. Now, we've been actually talking, like this, chat, this is a good question for y'all. We're talking about optimal grip.
Come on,
Optimal grip
TK.
here. So I'm thinking this is optimal grip. Okay, you got the spin on the top. You got this seems really easy. You flick it, whatever, right? Some people are saying this is the optimal grip.
I think that's the optimal grip.
I
It all
agree.
depends. Chat. You know, you can flip it too. Which one do y'all think is optimal grip? You know,
I think the way he's got it right there is
competitors coming up.
optimal.
Who's first for each
Mainly
team?
because I think it's if you don't have to reach under the
We got
twist. I think
fatalities.
that's just
You know
so
what,
much
man?
better.
He's went first,
Right.
his first group battle, now he's going first again. Who's up against fatality?
Say no more.
Oh,
If Twisted is far and underneath, that sounds so
Y'all
hard.
can gentlemen to whatever
Exactly.
version y'all want.
Oh, light starting? All right.
All right, let's
I
see.
need to see the prophecy,
Keep
man.
it like this. How about this?
I also love the.
oh no, that's a disadvantage.
Do our first round of this side of the bracket. Go.
I love the low romantic lighting as these players reach over to pull it.
It looks mad intense.
All right, all right, an SD.
I told you. It was spinning. It was spinning, and he went for twist.
That's why you got to keep it right side up, man. All right.
And this is the first time we're going to see Spin It on top, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see how that affects the game. Already someone getting mixed with the Spin It, Twist It, and that is probably the hardest mix in this
Oh,
game
did
so
you see
far.
what happened right there? Elegant counter picking the sides in which the spin it is present.
All right.
All right, this is mad try hard, yo. We weren't going this ham, dog.
And that's why you're sitting here.
We kept the kids. Hey, man, you not there either, bro.
I didn't get the play.
Reverse it.
Oh, see, I also don't like it upside down because you have to pull it upward.
Ooh, yeah, that is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Flick it. Pop it.
All right, light so far showing up.
Pull it. Twist it.
See, it would have been there if it was right side up, right?
Yeah, the counter pick coming through. The counter pick coming through.
Nah, Elegant
Put him
low-key
in the
looks like he
negative zone.
plays this every day.
Dead ass.
He looks. I saw your eyes.
I mean, I think all of our players here are frequent visitors of the Bop It.
Oh, snap.
Pull it. Flick it. Flick it.
He went to every single one but flicking. Took the world tour, man.
I like Goblin's intensity, bro. Like, this guy is definitely a good team player.
It's Busby or go home.
Oh, he's nervous. He's got the shaky hands. Okay, yet again with the upside down grip.
I think
The
it's
buzz on
good
the
to
spin
counter
side.
pick just because like the last player's probably used to where they're at, right? So like, if you just switch it up and you're coming in fresh, like
I'd be mad confused.
Somebody checked the Buzz's laptop for
Nah, the
notes
Buzz,
on the game.
definitely has
practicing at home. Definitely practicing at home.
Did they know that this was part of the event beforehand?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Oh, what the?
Wow, the
All right,
smooth
the Buzz.
recovery.
Spin it. Pop it. Twist it.
Oh, the mix-up.
But he
Oh,
got it.
He got it last second.
The patience.
Twist it. Flick it. Pull it.
wow, that was quick.
Fast.
Spin it.
Okay, they're actually going
Okay,
ham.
the Buzz is OD.
They're actually going ham.
The Buzz is crazy.
Pop it. Pop it. Twist it.
That's gotta be a violation. Ref, can we get a ref? Illegal move.
Judge.
Twist it. Pop it.
This is our
The
longest
Buzz
rally.
is winning this. The Buzz is winning
Pull
this.
it. Flick it.
Side bet 2-1.
Twist it.
Oh, look like Goblin's kind of crazy.
Holy
though.
crap.
He tried to spin it. He tried to spin it on the pull-it side.
That was the craziest one we've seen yet.
That was actually
That was
like a really
nuts.
solid match. Straight up.
Dude, the Buzz is looking godlike, but Goblin too sweet right now.
Yeah.
You got light on the side just talking shit, man.
As he
Just
should.
hyping his team
And now
up.
this isn't even going to be fair.
I mean, let's not forget, Goblin with a 9th place finish at the Bop It World Championships 12.
I think
on the verge of top 8 there.
I felt like he got robbed though. be fair.
100%. But you
Yeah,
know what?
the
You know what
Boppet.
his disadvantage was last time? It's the same thing that took him out that time. It's those shorter players that tend to be his Achilles heel.
Dude, there's no way you just played that good and then you just messed up on the first one. You're trolling.
Intimidation factor.
Goblin's whole thing is intimidation. When he can't look directly into your eyes, it's a wrap.
Wait.
Oh my God, Tweek, you stink.
Tweek, how did Proto just clean your ass up like that? Come on.
Wait, no.
What a joke.
I think Tweek,
Wait,
Did
did
Tweek
Tweek
win?
win?
I think Tweek won.
I couldn't
Why
tell.
he looked like he lost?
He
did
looked
the
like he's
Tweek walk
mauling
away.
about winning.
We need to see the run back.
Oh,
No,
no,
Team
it looks
Proto
like
won.
Team Proto won.
Let's go.
Damn.
Tweek really just instant through that?
Wow.
This is.
This is
I
the
feel
same
like I'm
thing
just
that
being
happened with
trolled
Team,
right now.
bro.
I was just going to say, it looks
It's the Japanese intimidation factor, man. They got it on lock.
Yeah.
Maybe JP's nicer than we think.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he did the spin it again.
Wait, so did Tweek's team win the first one?
No, Proto's.
No.
Because
Proto team
I
did.
thought I saw a point by Tweek team.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what?
Okay, oh, this one.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
Fundamentals prevailed.
Fundamentals.
All right.
Fundies won.
I know where it's
You want to switch up?
No, I'm fine. You go first.
Rematch of the century right here.
Pull it.
Okay, good save, good save.
Flick it.
Oh, that's where Flick It would have been. If it
That's
wasn't
another
Flick.
dub. Another
You can
dub.
never memorize the map because it's ever changing.
Yeah, counter picking the stage, man.
I see what you can
You gotta
I
adapt,
ain't
right?
scared.
If you don't adapt, I mean, the flick it could be anywhere.
I'm like, he's
They switching it
counterpicking,
again?
bro.
I
am, bro.
Oh, man, it's just changing.
This is gonna be a
every
good
single time.
matchup. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, it is.
Flick it. Twist it. Pop it. Pull it.
I think the Buzz is the best Boppet player in the room right
Yeah,
now.
I'm very impressed by him.
Flick it.
I think Light's that wild card. You got to respect the
Twist it.
any given moment. This guy can bop it, twist it, pull it, dip it, grip it. And there it is. And there it is.
Yeah, Light takes it again.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't always go on the numbers, right? Right, Phil? Like sometimes you just gotta come in, and a lot of it's instinct too, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Get in there, just have that pit bull, bulldog mentality, bro.
Yeah, the
Mow down the
body
competition.
motions, you know. Hip placement.
It's over, Proto.
I feel like the JP players are just guessing.
Yeah,
They're just straight up guessing. It's like 1 out of 5. Like,
Their translator like explained it, but still, again, it's not like
It's hard, it's hard,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very, very hard.
Man.
It's a much
They
different
should have been
language.
allowed to pick a commentator substitute.
That's true, yeah.
know
Or
what
a
I mean?
VIP or somebody, yeah.
all right.
All right,
Tweek
Team Fundy's
advances
taking it.
with the 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, that was
Play
fast.
so bad, yo.
You want that run back? You gotta hold it, man. You gotta
I know I do.
hold
It's tough.
it.
I know, man.
But today, fundamentals prevailed. So
It's true.
fundamentals are going to move on to the grand finals.
Yep, that's
Single
what it is.
elimination, though.
Single
So,
limbs. So
Team Spargo versus Team Fundamentals.
there it is.
Yep, they're coming through.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right.
I mean, so predictions?
I mean, I'm a believer in fundies always, right?
I'm also a believer
I like
in
fundies
fundies
right now
but
also.
Spargo is kind of crazy. Spargo carried in the crew battle, and Spargo also carried in Bop It. So I would not be completely surprised if we just see Spargo pop off, right?
The matchup has to come down between Spargo and Light. Those two, like which one of those big dogs goes down first, I think that's going to be very,
Won't sleep
very
on
telling.
Goblin either. On
I
Team
was going to say
Fundies.
that too, yeah.
I
Goblin
actually think they
definitely
got
impressive.
a really good
Yeah,
chance.
Goblin's a good
I
guy to
would
have,
favor
too.
Team Fundies in this situation, to be honest, with their consistency these past 2 games.
True.
Right.
But even among all this, only one world champion current does remain, that being Spargo. So his team, I'll give him the advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, when you think about it, this is, I feel like Summit in general is Spargo's home turf. This was his breakout tournament
It was,
back at
yeah.
Ultimate Summit 3. If you guys remember, phenomenal bracket, phenomenal tournament. So maybe you're going to carry some of that momentum into the Bop It World Championships. A lot is on the line here.
I mean, he's guaranteed second place here in the Bop It World Championship, so he's already outplaced his Ultimate Summit 3 singles placing.
True.
Wow.
True. Wow, it can only go up for Spargo here,
What
right?
place did he
It's
get?
very true. He got third.
Third, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's really outdone himself this weekend. And I don't know. It's all going to come down to this grand finals. Team Fundamentals versus Team Spargo. We got the young man reactions versus the veteran, seasoned gamers. I don't know who's going to take it. I think it's anyone's game.
I do think for the grand finals matchup, in my opinion, the strongest player is going to be Goblin.
Okay.
So if they can shut down Goblin, that's going to be the key to success. But we will find out about the grand finals when we come back from this quick break.
Folks, Folks, welcome back at long last after a long, grueling round of preliminaries, qualifiers, screening, drug tests, everybody's clean by the way, and bracket. We have arrived to our championship round for the greatest Smash Bop It Edition Spring 2020 that we have ever seen. Gentlemen, I cannot wait. But we're going to have to wait because I got some important news to tell you. Guys, to enter our giveaway, it's on our event giveaway. This is your chance. Go to bts.gg/giveaway or click on the banner below. The prizes include an Asus ROG headset and earbud set, a case of Red Bull, limited edition Smash Ultimate Summit 4 event merch directly from BTS. Look at all those beautiful things you see on your screen, guys. Tell me, what are you feeding for right now? I think Asus is what I got to go with. I want the headset real quick.
I want the headset too, man.
Yeah, the
That's
headset's
clean.
looking clean for sure. I also like the long sleeve with the sword
Yes.
specs.
Yeah, that is nice.
That one's clean. Or, some Red Bull because I'd be struggling in the mornings.
Doing like Red Bull, baby. It's too crisp. It's too clean.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just want it all. But sometimes you can't have it all. Maybe if you win the giveaway, right, you get it all.
Make a couple burners, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that.
Enter as many times as possible.
To be honest, man, it wouldn't be the first time. I'll leave it at that way.
All right, so guys, we're going to be cutting into Team Fundies, a.k.a. Team Tweek, who had a pretty clean sweep in their first round match,
Yeah.
right? They really cleaned up the
They
competition
made that
pretty
look
quickly.
really easy, to be honest.
Right, and they're going up against Team Spargo, got the young man reactions on lock. But you know what? Even with some of the more like in-between age players like Light and Tweek on that team, they've got some very fast reactions as well. So we'll see if Spargo's age can carry him here. And we'll see. Let's hear from TK over in the player room.
Damn, it's dark as hell in this room. Is this what I really look like? Jesus. Just realized how dark it is. I'm like an ominous figure. Coming from the shadows.
We haven't unlocked TK yet.
The grand finals. Anyway. All right. We got grand finals here. We got the Team Tweek. Actually, who's the captain over here? Is it you? It's Tweek.
Technically me, but
I'm going to say it's Base Mage because he started his Team Base Mage, Team Tweek. Maybe Team Spargo.
am I really the captain?
I don't know, man. Who's coming up first, man? One from each side. Let's go.
All right, Base Mage starting
Y'all
for
can
Team
swap.
Spargo.
Y'all can gentlemen to whatever grip y'all want. Is this best of three? You play with this. It's best of three. So
You play with this.
all right.
You know it's
Here
serious.
we go. Getting into grand finals.
His sleeves are
His
rolled up.
Take it away.
exactly,
That's
bro.
what
sleeves are rolled up.
It's on goon time, man.
That's what it is.
Light in
The
the
fist bump before the
I think setting in Light is the optimal strategy for number one. He's
broke it. I
already
win.
been shown to set a good precedent.
Yeah, he might be able to take a couple players down before he goes out.
Uh-oh, did the battery
If he
die?
goes out.
It might be double A's.
Beat bop.
I don't want to touch this
Man,
thing.
he's switching it straight, man. He putting
You ain't
it
gonna
back
have too
in
hard.
there.
Bop that thing, man.
All right,
Get the
here we
last
go.
bit
Here
of
we go.
juice out of those batteries.
Pressure! Pressure!
It is grand finals. This is grand finals.
Cannot be overstated, boys. The pressure is looming.
Yeah, I don't know if these players are used to playing on a stage like this. You know what I'm saying?
Telling you, Max.
All right, guys. Smash
And this is where Light
Here we go. Here we go.
Light
Oh, this is the
loves
big
those
one.
pressured
This is the big one.
situations.
Okay.
True, yeah. Light
SmashCon-
is so good in
SmashCon
these
run back.
situations.
Sure.
Flick it. Pop it. Twist it. Flick it.
The rematch from SmashCon we've all been waiting for.
And
Light takes it again.
Takes it again,
He
yo.
slipped off of Flick It and rebounded onto Twist It.
Just that little bit of doubt is enough to prevent Spargo from getting that W, and Light might take out the whole crew at this point.
Yeah, I mean, one benefit to being a younger player, you might have those faster reactions, but you're also less used to the pressure. Your mindset is just not as developed.
Flick it.
I think that's what makes Light so unique, though.
Right.
He kind of has the best of both worlds. He
does.
Twist it.
Oh, okay, Check stepping it up here.
Pull it. Flick it. Pop it. Twist it.
That slight hesitation beat himself.
Right, we've also seen nothing but the vanilla orientation of the Bop It machine.
Yes.
Oh, Goblin, all right, switching it up. Yeah, Light, he almost overthought it. It was like he was so used to playing on these wacky flipped versions of the game that he wasn't sure where Twist It would be when it was regular.
And there's so much on the mental stack, right? You got to consider that. Everyone watching at home is like, well, why didn't you just spin
Flick
it?
it. Pull it. Flick it.
Yeah, you can't switch sides.
So close.
Twist it. Pop it. Pop it. Spin it.
Oh, another choke.
He's goaded, bro.
now it's
Not
even.
like this. Check the 2-0 right now.
Bringing it back, man.
Jack stepping up in a big way here. And that was Goblin.
Yeah,
Taking out
right.
that
Yeah.
was
Bit of
like
an
the
upset.
star
They don't
player
got
there.
Light.
Him and Light were definitely the big hitters.
Pull it. Flick it. Spin it. Pop it. Flick it.
Oh, that was so close.
Save. Oh,
Wow,
wait,
that-
really? It looked like he got it. Maybe it was just too slow.
Too slow?
Maybe not enough force or
That one-
not good enough grip.
The one Tweek got right before, I swear he didn't have enough time. That like
Yeah.
had to have been barely making
right
it.
there.
Very important to have a firm grip before you twist it.
And who's the last player? Oh, it's T.
How you doing?
Couldn't agree
Yeah,
more.
no, he actually has been.
T-Cat, man. Say Didi. Yeah?
Pull it. Spin it.
Ooh, all right. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Pull it.
he figured it out later. Oh, man.
Again, I think the language barrier played a part there. Yeah. T just looking so sure of himself on the flick it, but
Yeah. The problem is, I think this thing is like, this came out in a time before like language settings. So
Right,
we're definitely Americanized the hell out of this Bop It thing.
Yeah, I actually wonder if Bop It came out in different countries. I actually just don't know.
yeah, I don't know what like the kids' toy meta was like in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's probably in Mexico, low-key.
Yeah, probably.
Like an- it might be
They're
NA,
close. They're so
Canada,
close.
At least like
Canada,
North America, you know?
Mexico, yeah.
Right. And you know, actually, in Mexico, they play a lot of Nintendo games on English settings because they don't translate it into Latin American Spanish. They just use like Spain Spanish, and they actually like clown on the names like for the characters and stages in Smash because they're so like rough. You know, it's just a very direct and like rigid translation.
One
Yeah.
of my homies out there actually learned English because he had to play games in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, like
That's
retro
great.
games,
Yeah, I
even like PS2, GameCube era, most of those games did not have like language settings, so you gotta.
Oh, wow! Is that how we're starting out? Light not even getting an opportunity to flex the guns.
And I mean, I want to say Light is the one that set up team fundamentals for that first round win. And now Chag just coming out really strong here.
That is super surprising.
Oh,
Pull it.
that's close.
Twist it. Flick it.
Oh, he missed the flick.
That timed out so fast.
Right, like he went for a swipe and it just whiffed.
Right.
So he went for a second swipe and by then it was too late.
Whiff punished by the game.
Yeah. Bobby coming in with the cleanup smash with punish.
Twist it.
Oh, all right, Chag, you can see he's reciting just to remind himself here. Now, Chag, quite good English, you know, but
Yes,
he's just
very much
probably
so.
unfamiliar with the game.
Flick it.
If anything, I would argue he's trying to lull Goblin into a false sense of security. He knows
Debate.
exactly what the pull, bop, twist, and spin.
Twist it. Spin it.
Ooh, almost got mixed there.
Oh,
Spin it.
spin it!
Pull it.
Ooh, that was a nice reaction.
Twist it. Spin it.
Wow.
It gets so fast
It gets
as
fast.
you go
Yes.
through. Yeah.
Those windows are tight.
Woo, Goblin hanging on just barely. Okay, and Team Spargo's first player going to go down. Goblin trying to hold down the fort here.
All you have to do is actually just beat this next person and tie it up. They can easily come back in this like ASAP.
1000% agreed.
Jigs on your team. We don't.
Yeah, it's a very
Base
volatile
mage,
game.
though. Base mage.
You go first.
Base mage was kind of teaching everybody else how to play at the beginning, man.
A base mage, the way he be breathing, he wishes there was an inhale it.
Pop it. Flick it. Pop it. Spin it.
Say it, bro. That mask always moving.
Pull it.
Even right back up. All right, it's good that they saved Goblin.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of what we expected from Goblin in the first round. We didn't really get to see it, but now we're seeing the Goblin sweep, right? And I think this is the matchup that we've all been waiting for here, Goblin versus Spargo.
He's definitely picking up for Light's failure in the opening round.
You can start.
Spargo has to kill this momentum like ASAP.
Pull it.
When are these guys going to freestyle over the Bop It beat is what I want to know. Wow. Got to work on that pull it game or else we're going to have a whole army of goblins running around Summit.
T is so happy.
All right, so Spargo coming out big here.
For some reason, I can't remember Lavish playing yet.
Yeah, right? He hasn't even needed to come in for Team Fundies. They've been sweeping the competition clean every time. At least 2 players left.
Could say a lot about how this goes.
And not having the experience in that grand final setting is a huge deal.
And I've seen Lavish's APM on the sticks, bro. This guy was clipping everyone, including Leo, including myself. And maybe he'll make some clips out of the Bop It game right now. Was a finalist at World Championships 11.
2 Bop Its in a row. That's very lucky.
Yeah, good RNG.
3 Bop Its?
Wow.
The game's trying to mix them up.
Okay.
Clutch. Is it 1-1?
It's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
They took that shit to game
We're going to game 3.
A dead heat here in the grand finals.
Yeah, I was getting a little suspicious. I was like, okay, Lavish is getting far, but 3 Bop Its in a row. Are you low-key getting carried by Bop Its?
So based off what I just saw there, I don't think I would leave Lavish as my anchor.
No, I actually think you open up with
that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at
Big
the
agree.
very least, you get like a little bit of RNG on your side, and he gets the win just off default. Worst case, you don't have him to rely on to win yourself another championship.
I would anchor Goblin.
Goblin Anchor is definitely the on-paper answer.
I like Goblin Anchor.
But sometimes you just try
So
to
what do you think
extend
about them anchoring with
Shit's so hard to
T?
remember sometimes.
Usually they save T for last.
Foolish.
You think they should open with T?
Or not last, at least.
Uh-huh.
I think here opening with Chag is fine.
Alright,
They
you
opened with
starting
Chag last time. It worked out. It snowballed. This is actually a pretty big matchup coming here. There's 2-star players on the team.
So I guess what they have Light in early to take some heads down, and then if they save Goblin for later, he can close.
That's a big deal,
it is.
especially how quick that just happened.
Right. They both kind of opened up with the same strategy. Like their second best players first are trying to snowball something.
If base mage goes down here, you have to send in Spargo.
Oh.
He's getting lucky. He's nervous.
Light looks poised.
He is lucky. He is nervous.
Who, some Bop Its?
Twisted. Pull it. Pop it.
2 Bop Its.
Twisted.
Oh, and we
another
saw, gentlemen,
choke.
a couple times the nervousness getting the better of him as it progresses. The window shrinks. Light right there. Little LeBron James right there. Let's hope he doesn't choke these finals.
Light has been so calm, and one thing I've noticed, if you get like 1 or 2 Bop Its in a row, you get a little complacent. You need to be on it. You're not just going to get Bop Its the entire time.
Exactly. No, the game is definitely fucking with their heads.
Yeah. Oh, what a save.
Flick it. Pop it. Twist it. Spin it.
Oh, this is intense.
Spin it.
Oh,
He didn't get slow.
Wow.
It gets faster
I
every.
felt like he was on time.
That was fast.
That is a little.
That was uncomfortably
That's
fast.
unfortunate.
You know, like when you beat someone, you're like, oh,
Wow, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, we might be getting a ref check here.
Dude, is Light really about to sweep?
Could we get a battery check on the Bop It?
it was like the way he's.
What's the MS response time on this thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
You know, I don't want to say anything, but low key, if you look at the replay, I think Light kind of lowered it a little bit, so
That's
maybe
what
he
I'm-
didn't connect all the way.
All of a sudden,
He's a Fox man. They're kind of.
Yeah.
Well, shiesty.
They need every advantage they can get.
Exactly. You can't trust the Fox man.
They're trying to figure out if we're going to gentleman into letting him play again because he did spin it, but he didn't get enough spin.
Right.
That's no.
Nah, you gotta hold
Spin did not
that.
work for him.
I think
I'm
you gotta
sorry,
hold that.
but you gotta hold that L. You gotta put the torque behind it. Hit the weight room, kid.
Man, just improper technique there from Spargo. It's okay. You know, not enough years in the game just yet. He is one of our youngest competitors.
Now
Actually,
remember
our youngest competitor.
on the first spin click, you don't get it. Yeah.
Let's see
Okay.
the
We already
instant
we
replay.
already see the
Instant
replay.
replay, real quick. Check the instant replay.
Look
Here we go,
on
here we
Light's
go.
side more so, because if he did lower it,
Hold on, let me check the replay. We gotta get
see.
him close to it.
so sorry. Like that SD sucks, but like.
Okay, did he get some spin on it?
Not close.
Okay. Is that right, Zoop? He got some spin on it though. He's not that.
Can we get it slow mo?
Very slow mo.
no, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
it
That's
looked
like
like
just
he
trying
wiped.
to.
Slow down.
That's like trying to knock a fly away from your food,
You
man.
think he just tapped it?
Yeah, he just tapped it.
He might have just whisked off the side.
We can take a vote. We can take a vote.
Hey, man, the game's a computer. It doesn't lie. Even if it wanted to, it couldn't.
Yeah. Why would the AI?
He got like 3 or 4 fingers on it, bro. How did he get such a small spin?
Because it was like. I almost sound stupid. It was like the leg hitbox.
I don't want to sound stupid. Proceeds to say the stupidest shit.
Okay, so like you could go like this. No, he was like this, and like as he like.
Should have teched, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
right.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and run it. They said we're gonna run it. So
All right, so
you got
they
lucky,
lost.
kid.
They
You
lost
would've
the
bought,
challenge
you said,
and a timeout.
You must have
So that's
bought it.
rough. Lost the challenge and a timeout, which means they only got one person left.
And it's T.
It is T.
Right.
reverse sweep.
Aye.
Possible?
T ain't even getting up. Nope. He don't even know it's his turn.
Yeah. Oh, light soloing.
Light in training mode. Training mode.
He's flexing
I
right
think
now.
T is protesting this game.
You want to send someone else?
Okay, he's ready. He's ready.
Man, Light using up all his luck on Bop It.
Right.
You might want to save some of that luck for bracket.
You're not
man.
wrong, Chuck.
As a Fox player, you need every single bit of it.
Yeah, don't waste karma here. Okay, longest handshake ever. Maybe trying to intimidate T. Light's arms about triple the width of T's.
Solo. Box Bob.
Box Pop solo?
Box Pop solo, yeah.
Beat Bob. Box Bob. Solo.
Box Bob
Okay,
solo.
yep,
All right.
Here it is. The final round,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yep.
T could bring this all the way back.
Spin. Bob.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Here we
Looks like
go.
T's
Let's
ready.
get it.
The possible reverse sweep.
My turn.
Pull it. Pop it. Flick it. Flick it. Twist it. Pop it. Flick it.
Big spot.
Dang.
Maybe regretting giving T the information right there.
T has literally been training almost every chance he gets.
Oh, T has been practicing.
Deserved win right here.
He is on the grind
Good for
in
T.
between rounds. He's in training mode.
Yeah, he's labbing, bro.
Is
I
that
mean,
what he was doing on his phone, man? He got a little simulator.
To be
Bop It
honest,
V2 simulator.
he said, "You work on my time, bitch."
all right. Oh, look at that. The esports pose and everything. This guy's
Oh,
ready.
big gob, though. Big
They
gob.
try harder for this one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't waste all the talent on T, man. You're spending the big guns early right here. Oh, and he's counterpicking. Ooh, okay.
If T reverse sweeps, it's legendary.
That's actually legendary.
Pull
Actually.
it.
Commentators curse.
Never mind. I ain't see anything, man.
You know what?
Never again.
Good job to T, just making it so Light didn't style on his whole crew. Shout out to T. Sometimes you gotta be like, yo, you ain't three stocking me, okay?
All right. Well, what a very good touchdown.
All right, we got a courtside interview
Team
with
Tweek goes
TK.
crazy. Let's get it.
Team Tweek is one. Well, I'll just say once again, but man, that crew battle's a little rough for y'all. So, regardless, this crew battle works. Yeah, y'all needed this. Okay. All right, let me get the winner squad. Let me talk to y'all real quick. So, who do y'all feel like did the most work?
Lavish.
Lavish. All right, Lavish. This your first time playing?
Yes.
Okay, and you went. Your whole team says you went crazy. You feel that way too?
Absolutely. He's also lying. He's a seasoned veteran.
You're a national champion. Oh, okay, word. He's just lying to
You
us.
don't have to speak for himself. Honestly, you remember we were talking about Leo being a 3-time champion? Before Leo's reign was like 5 years of Lavish.
Damn, Lavish, that's crazy, bro.
I've been through a lot of it.
We've been snaked, man. All right, so since we've all been talking about it for a while, optimal grip. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's optimal grip. Okay.
Agreed. This is my optimal grip.
Okay. You want the spinner on your
I
side.
want the janky ones next to me.
Oh, that's fair. That makes sense.
I think what makes the difference is if you want to spin by pulling your hand forward or pulling it backwards.
True.
Spin should never be on bottom.
Spin should never be on bottom.
The back coaching. As long as like these this is flipped up, I can play both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word. Now because the first people they started like this, and I was like, I think if spins on your side, sure, but if spins on you, if you're doing this and spins on this side, that seems like a reach.
Bro, think about it. Yo, this is too much because like when you're playing like this or like this, you could just go like that.
Right.
You gotta like cup your hand back. You gotta like react, cup your hand back, grab that flick. You know.
The flick, you can do anything to the flick though.
Bro, I lost to the flick, man. I didn't have that flick, bro. Bro, the flick was right here, and I touched it, and it was just too strong for me.
Yeah, if you play yellow side up, you should consider religion or something.
All right. Jesus. Tweek, what's your optimal grip?
I think this is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, will y'all all be buying Bop It after this?
We all own Boppets already. We are seasoned veterans.
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot.
That was kind of disrespectful.
You know what? Not bad. I thought y'all might have the new Bop It though. I don't know if y'all got the. They were probably I know they have the new one, man. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for the Bop It champions. Five-time champions right here now. Well, 6-time for this guy.
Yeah.
Actual legend. So
Honestly, an inspiration.
actual legend. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back to the couch, man. Back to you guys.
All right, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from this wonderful tournament of champions here.
Yeah, and Light just had an absolute insane run game 3. Just, I mean, almost completely sweeping the entire team. And then T being probably the last person you think would stop him. And T on the grind was able to stop him, but Goblin able to close it out. I kind of like that from Team Fundies, just sending out their strongest player to just close things out. Let's not get too wild. Let's not give T too much momentum, too much confidence, right?
Yeah, you got to finish your play. I mean, T taking Light out, that's a moral victory. But in the words of Jay-Z, moral victories are for minor league coaches.
I mean, he ain't never spoken no lies, and Hove obviously with the truth. But the truth today was definitely Team Tweek. And I gotta appreciate what they brought to the table too. It was a ragtag group, a collective that you didn't expect too much out of, but then just Light and Goblin just being the stars of the show right there. Little Kobe and Shaq magic on the court, if you will.
Hey, we are in SoCal, right?
There it is.
Got to live up to the reputation. And yeah, I really like how Team Fundies played the whole time, just clearly showing their seasoned veteran status. Yep. You know, I think about the grand finals of the second most recent Bop It World Championships, number 14, and the way Light clutched it out in losers finals was impeccable. So to see him choke like that against T, I'm kind of surprised.
To be quite honest, I just feel bad being part of the competition's curse, man.
First time?
First time, man. First time. I thought T was going to sweep it. I'm not going to lie, man. I should have just not said anything.
Yeah, I mean, so it's hindsight, right? Hindsight's always 20/20, so
of course,
you gotta.
I think this one right here spawning some controversy.
Yeah,
that
was
a big deal.
It was
Challenge flag went out, was denied, timeout lost, and just like that.
So I didn't catch a lot of this. How was the language barrier? Because I didn't realize how big of a deal that would be. Right? Like
Proto, I think, benefited from an SD, came in and just did absolutely nothing and won.
Okay, yeah.
But then T also got that first. His first appearance was just a straight-up SD from his opponent, but after that, it looked like he was having a little bit of doubt on some of them.
Seems a little wonky,
He played pretty well, though, and apparently he was in the lab the whole time.
Okay.
When I was in there, the Mexican players were actually kind of like, oh, man, like this isn't going to go well. But to be honest, I felt like they did fine. They know English, but again, it's not the first language, so they don't just react to those words immediately like we do.
I guess it's like colors. Like when you hear twist, it's like yellow, right? But you got to remember where it is, and you can flip it. I think that's how Leo
actually tried to break it down.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, there was some shiesty counterpicking going on with the flips and stuff like that.
Right.
But, it was good. Nonetheless, Team Tweek is your Bop It World Championship winners yet again. Love to see it.
Yep, putting the fun back in fundamentals. Looked like they had a blast doing that. And, you know, this, I think, has been my favorite Summit Side event for Ultimate Summit so far. Really this was really fun, yeah. I liked it a lot.
TK was in the darkness.
We didn't unlock him yet.
I've never felt like such a shadowy figure in my life, bro. What was that? We weren't unlocked yet.
Yeah, you're the final boss. We had to see a Thug Finals. But you know what? I guess we'll get it next time at Ultimate Bop It World Championship 16. Now that we finished this one up, guys, we're going to cut it to a quick break. We'll be right back with Bagel War.